welcome to JG3 Reviews. My name is James and I review pens and especially fountain pens. And today I'm going to help you out with your holiday shopping. maybe. I am one who tends to forget to the last minute. I'm bad. I'm a procrastinator when it comes to shopping, especially actually going to a store and shopping. Yeah, no. One year, my wife and I, we put our shopping off so late that on our way to family Christmas, we stopped at Toys R Us, and everybody's gift came from Toys R Us. You know, it was actually one of our funnest Christmas shopping and Christmas giving years, so maybe that wasn't a bad idea, but they're not around anymore, so what are you going to do? How about a fountain pen? You have somebody in your life that you'd like to introduce to fountain pens, or somebody who's already got several pens, but you'd like to get them something that might be a little bit different from what they've got, a little unique. I've got here Jinhao 51As, and I've reviewed this pen already, and you can find the link there to the full review. I'm not going to rehash all of that, but I wanted to share with you some of the variety. I don't have all their variety, but some of the variety of what these pens have, because I think these make a good gift pen. They're a great pen, period, but they come in several different colors, different materials, different nib styles, and things like that. And so I thought I'd share these with you this morning to maybe inspire your holiday gift giving. I think if you paired one of these pens with a particular ink color that either matches the pen or complements the pen, I think you can come up with some pretty cool ideas and get somebody started in using a fountain pen, and it's going to be one that they actually enjoy using. So let's turn the camera around and let me show you several of these pens and what's available, and maybe help you out a little bit with your stocking stuffers and holiday shopping. Okay, so what we have here is a Jinhao 51A, and this is the pen this is the exact pen that I reviewed before, and it is a really good pen. As you can see there, put my hand behind it and you can see a little bit better. It comes with a converter, and that means that this would be a great pen to give to somebody with a bottle of ink that complements it, and I'll show you one that I think complements this particular pen really well here in a minute. But this is a Parker 51 styled pen. It's not a clone or anything like that. It's got some differences like the clip here, and you can see more about that in the review of this particular pen. But it is a really nice pen. It's a nice size. It fits well in the hand, and I know that's kind of cliche to say, but some pens don't, so it does matter. This one comes with a hooded nib, and I really like this style because not only is it hooded, but it's actually translucent just like the barrel. It's the exact same material. And so if you're wanting to give someone a demonstrator pen, I think somebody new to fountain pens, a demonstrator pen is great. They can see why it's different and watch the ink go into the fins and all that, and so that's kind of cool. But this is just I think it's for just a normal everyday fountain pen, plastic pen that costs just a few bucks. I think it's actually a striking pen, and I really like it in this green. Now there are some differences variations that mean you could buy 5 different people 5 different pens, and all of them be a Jinhao 51A, but completely different style. But let me show you what I did. I had ordered this pen. I got this one from I think I got that one from maybe AliExpress. I can't remember, eBay, probably eBay. But this one I bought from Amazon. What happened was I was waiting a month for this pen to come, and I got impatient, and I thought, let me get something that's different. I'll get one of the different styles. Well, by the time I ordered, you see what I did, right? I forgot that it was the green that I ordered, and I didn't go back and look like I should have. And I thought I'd ordered the blue, but I hadn't. So I ordered a green pen. It's okay, because what I got was another green pen. This one, by the way, you order it from Amazon, it's going to cost a couple bucks more, but you do get it like next day or maybe 2 days at the most. So, if you're already on Amazon Christmas shopping, this is a possibility. But this one is also a normal, standard style, classic style nib. And so they write differently, of course, and look quite different when you get down to the nib. So if you prefer a standard style nib and one that is interchangeable, I believe this is a number 5, but you might want to double check that. One where you could go and you could get a flex nib, or maybe you decide, I don't like fine, maybe I want medium, or I don't like medium, maybe I want broad. Well, you can do that. You can swap out these nibs. You can buy custom nibs, different places. And so that gives you actually a wider variety. Maybe you get a flex nib and put it on there and do some calligraphy. So some people are going to want that exposed nib. I prefer, I don't dislike either. I prefer that hooded nib just because I like that. It's kind of a mid-century modern look to that pen. This one gives you a more classic nib, and it also comes with a converter. All these come with a converter included, although you'll see I have a cartridge there, which I will, when I do a quick writing example, you'll see what's in there. So, different finishes. I mentioned the blue that I thought I had ordered, but I hadn't. Later, I said, you know what? I'm going to get a variety of these, a few more of these, because some will be gifts, and this blue one, sorry. If there's somebody in my family who's thinking, okay, give me that one, I'm either going to have to order another, or you're out of luck, because this is really a slick looking blue pen, and I got this one with the hooded nib. And so it's everything I would tell you about that pen, it would be the same for this. So if you go back and watch that review, you'll know all about any of these again. The blue is a really striking color blue. So that's my favorite color, but I will tell you the green, man, just almost knocks that one out of my pocket there. I also really like wood, and this is just one example of the kinds of wood they have available, and I may be able to put a picture up here of some of the others as well, but I like wood, and a lot of people like wood pens. Some people turn their own, but if you don't turn your own barrels, you don't have a pen lathe, then maybe you'd like to buy the Jinhao, and you can get it either in the classic style nib as I did here, or in the hooded nib. Just make sure when you're shopping that when you choose that from the pull down menu, you get the nib style and everything that you want, but several different varieties of wood. And let me kind of pull the wood itself up here a little bit closer. Here you can see the grain and finish. It is just a non-glossy finish with the stain there, but I think not bad at all. Even a small knot there to give a little bit of character, another one there. So I've been pleased with this, and it's not at all, this particular wood is not a heavy wood, so it's a nice light pen, fits well in the pocket. It's not going to be a heavy pen carrying around or writing or anything like that. It's well balanced. So that's available, several different wood finishes, and I think that makes a nice pen. So you have all different kinds of colors. Blue, you have green, you've got, there's a charcoal color, there's red, orange, all different colors. I'll try to put a picture of the translucence up there as well. But you've also got several different colors, or not colors, but kinds of wood and different stains. And there are going to be people that you're going to see that wood and you're going to go, I know just who needs that particular fountain pen. But wait, just wait, that's not all. So not an infomercial, because I'm not making any money off of this. But this, sometimes they will offer it to come in a box. Most of these have just come in a plastic wrapper for their protection. But some will come in a box, and some come in gift boxes, some come in office supply boxes, that sort of thing. But then there's this. Oh man, a little cellulose pen. Now this resin pen, I love this one. I saw this one as I was shopping for the green one, and I decided to wait, and I don't even know why. My daughter, my youngest daughter, was looking over my shoulder as I shopped, and she said, I want that one. So probably, hopefully she doesn't see this video, probably there'll be a few of these in stockings coming this Christmas. This pen is, if you buy it from eBay, and you got to be comfortable with waiting for those few weeks and all of that and shopping on eBay. But if you buy this one from different sellers on eBay, it'll take about 3 weeks to get to you. They have several different colors. Now this blue-green, obviously blue-green strikes a chord with me. This one I really like, and you can see the depth of that pen. Is that not cool? It also comes with a converter, just like the others. This one is a regular classic style nib as well, and I think you can get these in the hooded as well. And this is just a solid black plastic for the section, and it comes with a converter, which for some reason I don't have, probably because I was looking. You can see down in there just the color that's at the other end, how the light goes through this. It is mostly opaque, but a little bit translucent somewhat. But the light comes through there in a really cool way. And this is just a striking pen. They also have this in like a charcoal and smoke gray. They have it in some shades of brown. They have it in, oh, I can't remember. There's a red, black, silver, all kind of flow in that spectrum of a pen. And I'll put a picture up here. You can see what else there is. But this one was definitely the one that in our household got the most thumbs ups. So really, really like that pen. So let me do just a quick writing sample for those of you who aren't watching the whole review of the original one, or maybe you already have one of these and you just kind of want to see. And I'll show you too what I mean about ink and complementing the pen. Okay, so let me show you a quick writing sample with a couple of these, and it's going to be both the green ones. Those are the ones that I have inked up at the moment. Now, as I mentioned, I got two of these, and when I bought this one, I also got some Jinhao ink. I just needed some cartridges to keep around, and I thought, I'm going to give them a shot and see what those are like. And so I bought this, and this is just a Jinhao, and I think it's an apple green. And it is just a cartridge. This is not a bottle. And this particular pen is a medium. You can probably tell that by the way it writes. And it writes well. Really, really like these pens. They're consistent across the board. So, so far, if every one of these I've gotten has been well made and no flaws and just write very, very smoothly. This is actually a really nice nib. And I'm giving you this more for the color. So you can, if you've got somebody that you want to buy one of these for, and you're thinking, I don't know about bottled ink, maybe some reason or another, you don't want to buy the bottled ink. You can, of course, buy all kinds of colors for them. And that actually looks really good with this pen. I think it complements it quite well. However, I kind of like a little bit darker green. And so what I did is I bought a Pelikan Dunkelgrün. It's dark green. Pelikan's a German company, and this is a beautiful dark green. And so this will give you see the difference too between the hooded and the standard nib. This is also, of course, a Jinhao 51A, and this is the dark green. That's by Pelikan. And this one, I think, I don't remember. I think that this is a medium, but it could be a fine that just kind of writes toward medium. I don't know, but I really do like this. And you can see the color shading difference between those. And I think this one complements the pen just even better. Really, really nice looking pen with a nice looking ink. So if you're buying as a gift, I think it's great if it's somebody that you think would like bottled ink. Get them that Pelikan dark green with that green, or if maybe they like that apple green there in cartridges. If you have somebody that needs cartridges, they use standard international cartridges or international short cartridges, so there's just all kinds of variety from 100 different companies on ink. The blue one, let me put this one out of the way and cap that again. The blue I don't have inked up at the moment, but this is a blue azure, which is a lighter blue that would probably look really cool. Or I use a lot a Jaeger that is a sapphire blue. And I think that would be really good with that pen. Or Goulet Pens has an ink that's exclusive to them, a Noodler's ink, and it's Liberty's Elysium, I think is the name of it. And I don't have any yet. I'm really thinking about filling this up with that, though, because I think that would be just a great compliment. Now, for the wood pen, you know, obviously you can do whatever you want. Any color is going to complement that, but I really like a brown ink, and I don't have this inked up yet. But Kaweco makes a caramel or caramel, depending on what part of America you are from, if you're from the U.S. at all. Then this is actually a really nice brown ink. I do also really like Pilot's brown. They make a brown ink, but you'd have to buy bottled because their cartridges won't work in this pen. But the Kaweco will. This is just a short cartridge, and a brown ink in these is really, really good. And of course, you know, any of the blues and greens, man, that's going to look fantastic in that. But that's just an example, a quick writing sample. As I said, you can get all different kinds of finishes and colors here with these pens, and you're going to find something to give a friend, a loved one in your life. Throw that in the stocking, buy a gift box, buy a bottle of pen, and wrap it up as a gift under the tree. And I think they're going to be really happy with what you got them. And who knows? Maybe they'll even use it for the thank you note. But that's just a good holiday suggestion from me to you and to your family. And I do encourage you, if you're going to do that, jump on it. You can order these pens from eBay or wherever you want, obviously. But if you're going to order them from overseas, you probably need to go ahead and do that pretty soon, because it does take a few weeks for these pens to get to you if you order that way. All right. Well, God bless you, and have a great week.